Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Dear hubby and I are on our annual vacation, and I thought I'd give you a look around. Although if you've watched my previous videos, you have seen the place where we stay, one of our very favorite places. I'm just going to swing you around here and try to kind of keep this sort of secretive. But anyway, here's our courtyard, which is absolutely beautiful. I love it. My husband was very upset when they put that fence up across the front, but anyway, he likes to sit on our little patio and watch the cars go by. And now, unfortunately, that has changed, and he can no longer do that unless we get the front unit with the little picket fence, and we haven't done that. So I've just never wanted to stay in that unit. We are in the unit that we are in most of the time, and previously we stayed in a unit over there, which is when we got COVID, and so I kind of have some bad memories of that. Of course, I love being here at the beach, and now I'm going to swing you around and let you see a little bit of our seating in the front, and that's us coming on in. I have been unpacking. My husband has gone to get us something to eat, so we decided we didn't want to eat tonight. Gosh, yes, we do want to eat. We decided we didn't want to cook tonight, so he went out to get us something to eat at a great restaurant he discovered for us last year, and I decided to stay here and put all of our groceries away, because we have our little traditions. We go buy groceries after we unpack our car. And so while he was getting our supper, I decided to unpack, and that's what I've been doing. And we've got a full-size stove and microwave. We got plenty of dishes, and we got up there plates and cups and things, and lots of pots and pans down here, and that's just where I hung the bags, and a double sink, and lots of cabinets up there with stuff, and I got that full of food, and here's some of our food here. Had to get some avocados. I love avocados. I'm obsessed with them. I just absolutely love them. I don't know how I went my whole life without having these. I've been addicted the last few years on them. And I was very bad, and I bought some butter pecan fudge, which I really did not need to do, but it just looks so good, and I am starving. I haven't opened it yet, but it looks good. So, and this is a funny story. I brought this because every time we come down here, they don't have, for some reason, they never had measuring cups. And so I would always go out, or he would go out, or we'd both go out to the Dollar Tree and buy a set of measuring cups and spoons. So at home, we have 3 full sets like this, and we have some older sets. So this year, I remembered, and I grabbed a set to bring, so we didn't have to purchase another one. We certainly don't need any more. And anyway, my bread got a little squished in the car because I brought that from home. We already had that, and so there's no need to waste it. And yeah, I brought some spices from home, bought some cooking oil because we may need that. I'm sure we will. And I just brought a few things. I don't know what we're going to cook yet. I mean, I know some of the things, but not everything. And check this out. Dollar Tree. I'm sure that looks familiar. That's for hubby to make for me one morning. And I like sugar. he does Splenda. Well, you know, this is fake Splenda, but I used to use that, but then I heard some bad things about it. It causes leaky gut, and that just didn't sound good to me. So I switched back to sugar, although I'd been using Splenda for quite a number of years. Trying to be a good girl. We got a little watermelon. As you can see, I brought my box of markers. That's not all of them that I have. That's just the ones that I brought, and it's a huge box. I mean, this thing is, look, it's just ridiculous how many I have. And then these are some of my newer ones, and so I brought those as well. I brought a few coloring books. I only brought, let's see, how many did I bring? 2, 4, 6 coloring books. So I kind of restrained myself. I didn't really need more than that. And I brought a puzzle, 1,000-piece puzzle, because I like to put one together while I'm here in the evenings. And I brought a deck of cards, Dollar Tree, in case I play solitaire or he and I play spades. And these cards, I was going to show you these in Dollar Tree haul, but I'll go ahead and show them to you now. They're called conversation cards. It says a great way to, a great tool for building meaningful relationships, relationship talks. There's 108 prompts. And I opened it because I wanted to see what they were like. I just got these just a few minutes ago. And I will tell you more about these in my haul. Okay. And over there we got a bunch of beach towels and way too much sunscreen, but I'm sure we'll use most of that. And lots of beach hats and sunglasses and stuff, and charcoal, and our cute little table. There's my light that I use when I film for you guys. I had to pad it here because I was afraid it would get broken. And I'm surprised it didn't get broken because we almost had a wreck and almost got our butts killed. So I had some praying I had to do about that, thanking Jesus that we were not killed, because I mean we really came close because of the way the people were driving in Tampa. But anyway, and obviously here's our bedroom. Cool guest pocketbook. I love this thing. I took that to Washington with me. Lovely bathroom. The typical bathroom. And what I like, I love the glass bricks. I always wanted a house that had glass bricks and in the bathroom. And I have never had one, but when we stay here, I have some. So yeah, that's really cool. And there's my native. Do you guys use native? I absolutely love this stuff. It is so good. It smells so good. And I like different ones, but this is one of my favorites. So, take you out the back and show you back here. We're out the back. And got a chair here. This is kind of a narrow area. The unit we stay in, that we stayed in when I had COVID, it has a nice, it's walled. I mean, it's, you know, it's got a fence like this, but it's a lot wider, and it's got decorative plants. It's like a little courtyard of your own. But anyway, there's our cooler. There's our brand new beach cart. The one we have decided to retire it because, yeah, the wheels were all wonky, and so dear hubby just ordered this one, and that's our shovel. Beach chairs, umbrella. We sit under that to keep from getting burned and wear lots and lots of sunscreen. And now I'm going to take you alley. There's one look. Yeah. There's a look the other way. There's a little doggy up there barking. Sounds like Nova. Oh, I can finally see it. There it is. Hey, doggy. Hey, little doggy. Just saying, shut up. And one of the other places we like is just down the alley. We have stayed there as well. We stayed there the first year we were here at Treasure Island. And we have decided that this is our favorite. This property is owned by the same people, and they actually have a third property, but we've stayed here the most and love this one. We've never tried the third one. Maybe someday we will, but I really like this one, and so I don't really see a need to change it. Yeah, so I don't live at the beach, obviously, but I really love coming down to the beach. I'm close to the beach, just not at the beach. So it's great to be able to come and stay here. And I am starving, and I hope my husband hurries back with the food, because he found this great taco place last year. Oh gosh, it was so fantastic, and I'm not showing you guys because I didn't do my hair today, and I got rained on some yesterday, and yeah, so it looks frizzy and just puffed up and horrible, and I have black circles under my eyes because I couldn't sleep well, and which is kind of typical before leaving for a trip, because I'm always thinking about, oh gosh, did I forget so and so? Did I forget whatever? Or is there something I've forgotten? You know, whatever. So I don't sleep well, and I look absolutely horrible talking in that crazy voice. But lots of food and drinks. And yeah, I like Coke, I like ginger ale, and I don't know if you guys have tried it, but oh my goodness, you need to try the Coke, the spiced Coke, Coca-Cola. It is so good. My middle son and I are addicted to it. It's so good. So anyway, we're gonna, as per tradition, tomorrow we are going to the beach. We used to go down the first night and go to the point and look for manatees and baby dolphins, but I don't know, I'm kind of tired since I didn't sleep, and I really don't want to go out. I just kind of want to hang around here and relax, eat and relax, and get a good night's sleep, hopefully. And, excuse me, and get started tomorrow pretty early, going out to our beach, which is across the road this way. And at some point I will be doing my shopping, going to probably about 8 or 10 Dollar Trees and Michael's and Hobby Lobby, and I may go to the pay by the pound or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. But I like to do lots of shopping too. And we have our special places we like to go when we're here. So I like to go get crab legs at this one particular place. So we'll go there and I'll get my crab legs, and yeah. But, whoo, does that make y'all dizzy? I hope not. They could probably make me dizzy looking up at that. But, oh Lord, excuse me. Oh, I am dying. If he doesn't hurry up, I may fall asleep here on the couch. I tried to sleep in the car, but all I could do was just kind of doze in and out. And that was before he almost got us killed. But it wasn't really. Well, I'll tell y'all the story. Okay, so we're driving along in Tampa, and he dropped the phone, the cell phone. It slid out of his lap. He had it on his leg or something. It fell out, and it fell down on the left-hand side of him, you know. the driver's side. It fell over towards the door. And so he kind of reached down to get it. Well, a whole bunch of cars just kept stopping or almost stopping in the road and slamming on brakes here and there and everywhere. And so when he dropped the phone, I kind of looked over at him and I was thinking, he's not going to be able to reach that. You know, I can't get it from here where I am. And so then I kind of looked straight ahead. And when I did, there was the car in front of us had completely stopped. And I just screamed out, "Watch out!" And so, for once, his reflexes were very, very quick, and he was listening to me. And so he looked up and slammed on the brakes, and really slammed on the brakes. I mean, it was the squealing, the car sliding, the whole caboodle. And if he'd gone to the right, we would have gone into the line of traffic. I didn't know what was coming up that way that would have hit us. And then if we continued on straight, there was no way that we could have stopped without landing in the back seat of that car. So that wouldn't have been good either. And then the third choice is the choice he chose, and it wasn't a great choice, but that was the only thing that saved us from having a horrible accident, either being terribly injured or dead. And that is, he pulled the wheel to the left to try to avoid ongoing traffic to the right, and to try to avoid going in the back seat of the other car in front of us, because on our left was a median, a cement, what do you call it, pylon, the short kind cement thing. And so he turned towards that, and I thought, it just was a split second, you know, and I was thinking in my head, he's going to hit that, and we're going to hit that cement wall there, and that's going to just bash the car up. It may kill us, and it'll probably, when we hit it, it'll sling us back in traffic, and we'll probably get killed then if we haven't already been killed. And so there were three choices to make. And so he went to the left, and I'm thinking the whole time, oh gosh, we're gonna tear the car up. At the very least, our car is going to be ruined, and at the very worst, we're going to be dead. And so fortunately, he pulled to the left, and he was able to go between that area somewhat and the car in front of us, between the pylon on the thing, whatever you call it, on the left, and the car in front of us. So he was able to kind of go in between that, sort of. So he didn't hit either the cement wall or the car. And the car that was behind us, to keep from running through the back of us, he pulled to the right, and he came as far up as our the back door on our car, and that's where he landed, where he ended up. And so it was almost a pile up there. And then my husband's we were stopped, and he wouldn't know what happened to the phone. And I said, it's down there on the floor. And he knew it had, well, when he slammed on brakes, everything in the back, of course, went forwards. And we were lucky we didn't get beamed in the head with something. And but everything came forwards. It was just flying everywhere. His phone went up under his left foot as far as it could go in the floor of the car. And so he said, "Can you get that?" And I was like, how am I going to get that? I can't squeeze down there. And didn't want to take my seatbelt off, in that mess anyway. And I was like, no, I can't get it. I said, it's all the way down there as far as it could go under your left foot. And so he managed to reach down there and finally hook it and pull it out from under there. because it was going to get in the way of the brake and all that kind of stuff. But so yeah, he managed to hook it and pull it up. But I was very upset, and then I called my mom to tell her and to ask her to pray and thank the Lord too, because he managed to spare us from being hurt or killed or our car torn up. And while I was on the phone with her, I got very emotional and started crying, and because it had kind of really hit me then, even more so, and so I started crying and started hyperventilating a little bit, and she got me calmed down. And after talking to my mom, I felt a lot better, but I was freaking out there for a few minutes, and he just seemed so calm, and I was like, how in the world are you feeling that calm? I mean, how? Because he said something about, it's over now, aren't you all right? And I said, no, I'm not all right. It's still going on. So, anyway, pause.